Okay, welcome to the Phenom's Corner. This is your host, the Phenom, here once again with my partner in crime, the Icon.
Yeah, coming from your mom's house. What it do, baby?
All right, that was a little unnecessary, but in any case, let's just get right to the topic. Smackdown vs Raw 2010 is about to come out. We watched like a lot of features on it to see some of the new stuff. And what were your thoughts?
It looks good in some points. As far as the creative wrestler is concerned. They added some new things in it. The paintbrush tool. What you think about that?
Well, I think it's good, but I really hated that little prick standing up there on that little screen talking about this shit like it's some kind of fucking revolutionary thing. I mean, Day of Reckoning on the GameCube back in 2004 had a goddamn paint tool, and this little shithead is out there talking about like he fucking invented the shit, or like it's brand new. Like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, because I remember you telling me about that before. It was on, was it Raw?
Yeah, I mean, that was on GameCube, but another thing they're talking about, when you pick a created wrestler in a SmackDown, you always got like a static pose at the versus screen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and they were talking about adding versus screen poses. We can actually choose what your character's pose is. Yeah, that little dork had the nerve to talk about that like it's a big feature. When they had that in Raw 2 on the Xbox in 2003. I mean, that game was fucking balls, but it had features. I mean, this guy is trying to take credit like this series is creating this shit. I mean, this is not original stuff.
Yeah, I see what your point is. I see what it is. And another...
you couldn't put me on the floor next to this guy because I swear I'd make him look like the idiot that he was.
Wow. And another thing was that it's kind of interesting to me is the create a storyline mode. And how do you feel about that one? To me, it seems like it'd be a pretty cool thing to do. And we could, go back and do some old rivalries like Undertaker and Shawn Michaels. Or, I don't know.
It's still too early to really say a lot about that because we haven't really seen everything, that's going to be in it yet. We don't really know how far we can go with it, but I do like the idea. And, it'd be interesting to recreate some classic storylines. You and me, we've had our classic Undertaker versus Sting feud forever.
Yeah.
And it'd be actually nice to sort of like give a storyline as to how that's possible instead of just, throwing them into a match or whatever.
Yeah, Sting's better anyway. He kick your ass any time of the day, any month,
Hey, fuck you. I'm still undefeated with The Undertaker. You never beat me. Remember that.
Under circumstances that my controller is broken.
Yeah, not to mention your fucking brain, but that's another story.
Hey.
Yeah, whatever. But getting back on topic with the SmackDown game, one of the problems I see with this right off the bat is all the things they're talking about are gimmicky features. What are they not really advertising? The gameplay. Think about that. I mean, you know how fucking broken the gameplay's been for like the last, ever since like 06?
Yeah. And I hate the fact that they fucking changed the reverse button.
Oh my god, don't even mention that.
They changed the reverse button to one button instead of having the left trigger for the strikes and the right trigger for grapples. They should have just left it the same way. He's talking about it'll make it easier.
Yeah, and then that little fucking douchebag had the nerve to say, well, it's not going to make reversals any easier. Well, how the fuck will it not? All you've got to do is press one button. If you're wrestling somebody who is a good reversal artist, what you do is you throw in punches and kicks and strikes, and like grapples to throw off his timing so you can get like a move in. But, with this, it's going to completely throw most of all strategy out the window. Matches are going to be reversal fests now.
And I've played some really good people online in SmackDown, and they're good at reversing. And it's just going to make the match not fun to me. People going to be dancing around, not knowing when you're going to hit them. It's just going to be pretty fucked up. I think it's going to be really bad.
Yeah, and what's up with that thing, a classic SmackDown, whenever you try to use a finisher and somebody blocks it, you're pretty much, you're brown bread, you lose your special. Yeah. But in this one, they're going to give you, a chance to do it again?
Yeah, and they shouldn't have put that in either. If I reverse your special, I deserve an award. It should go away.
Yeah, I mean, I like it in the other games where, if you reverse somebody's special, it gives you a special in return for doing that. That's kind of cool because blocking specials isn't easy.
Yeah.
And if you block one, you should get a fucking reward for it, like you just said. And, oh my god. What about the fucking create a top rope finisher shit we saw?
Oh yeah, we seen some fucked up finishers that people created on.
Oh yeah, what is that? What is that, like 10 eye pokes followed by like the backstabber or like a Stone Cold Stunner.
I know.
All done in fast motion.
Or they'll slow it down in Matrix style.
Oh my god.
That was, and this off the top rope, people will be going some fucked up moves, man.
Yeah, was it like a front flip that turns into a back flip that turns back into a front flip and like a leg
pump
and a leg
frog
drop?
splash. It's gonna be chaotic. People are gonna have some fucked up 99 overall characters with some fucked up creative finishers and fast and slow motion. And I mean, the reversals are gonna be horrible. It's I don't know what to say about it. I don't know.
And what about going back to the gimmicky features? What about the ability to actually edit wrestler clothing? You know, the in-game wrestlers and shit, and like adjust their. You can't change their clothing, but you can like have like different colors and shit.
I think they should have been able to put that in the game, or something.
Years ago.
I like it. They finally put it in, which is a
question.
good thing.
Yeah, question though. Why can't you do that with created wrestlers? Why can't you have 3 different outfits with created wrestlers?
I guess the developers are too lazy to, put that in the game. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like every fucking year they introduce new features, but they hold shit off. So, hey, we can introduce this new feature next year. You know, they're holding back. They're not pushing forward. They don't have any drive anymore.
Yeah, they just want to get that paper.
Oh yeah, that Sponduli, man. I mean, fuck these people. I'm probably gonna get the damn game, just because, it's what I do. I guess I always need something to fucking bitch about, and I'm gonna have a lot this year, with the online stuff. I mean, you and me, we battled through waves and waves of glitchers and cheapers and everything in between, and we still ended up in like the top 100 in Smackdown 07.
And we had to take pain pills.
Pretty much. I mean, I was on antidepressants after Smackdown 07 because of how depressed I was at how fucked up that online experience was. And what about 08? Oh my god, they fucking broke that game with the fighting styles. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, the fucking rampage mode.
Oh god, I mean, let me break it down for you. When you're in rampage mode, you get it by, whatever. But when you're in it, everything that someone does to you is automatically reversed. It's like, what the fuck? I mean,
the moves do twice the damage or whatever, something like that.
Yeah, and what the killer was is that it was usable for like as many times a match as you wanted. It's like, what the fuck? I mean, whose idea was that?
I mean, if they limit you to like 1 or maybe even 2, I'd probably say 1.
Yeah, 1 definitely.
Because people, all they did was spam the hell out of it.
Yeah, and they had other bullshit moves like the hardcore resurrection, which basically let you recover your damage by like beating yourself in the head with a chair.
Yeah.
And it should only work once, because when you bust yourself open and make yourself bleed when you do it, and after you do that, you can still do it, and you can use it forever.
And they actually brought that fighting style back in 010.
Oh my god, they did?
Yeah, it's in 010. It's the hardcore resurrection.
Fuck.
And I don't know if they limit you to only like 1 or 2.
Oh yeah, limit you to just 1 or 2. Oh yeah, well I'm gonna limit just one of my feet going up their asses for putting such a broken ass move back in the game again.
Yeah, they should have left that one down. 08.
Yeah, I mean, and I say if you want to play a SmackDown game online, 09 is definitely the one to go for. They definitely fixed a lot of the glitches or whatever, and it was more polished. There were some damn glitches, but it
wasn't as bad as the older games were.
Yeah, and they actually got fighting styles right in that one. They had it balanced out to where, you can only do them once per match. So they got it right, but I can't imagine how they ever got it wrong in the first place.
Yeah.
Because if you ever bother to use your goddamn brain, you think, well, gee, people are going to abuse this. But I guess, when they made that shit, they obviously weren't using their brains. But anyway, going back on topic with 2010 and all that stuff, I am looking forward to it to a small extent, even though every rational sense in my body is telling me not to. I'm going to get the damn thing, and I'm probably going to lose my mind playing it.
And yeah, I'm going to try to get it as well and try to have fun with it.
Yeah, after all, we are the Unholy Alliance, and we're going to fucking kick some ass regardless, but only if you focus on winning the damn matches and not trying to be flashy. That always gets us beat, remember?
Okay, I got you, Marianne.
Oh, Marianne, huh? I always knew you imagined me to be a woman. Are you hard up for something there, buddy?
No, thank you.
Yeah, whatever. Anyway, this was the Icon. Wait a minute, your name doesn't come first. This was the Phenom and the Icon. We'll see you later.